Denis Villeneuve's first film in his two-part adaptation of Dune is one of the most highly anticipated movies of the year, not only because of the epic source material, but also for the impressive cast set to bring Frank Herbert's characters to life on screen. One of the most popular additions to the sprawling cast is Stellan Skarsgard, who portrays the villainous Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. In this video, I'd like to talk about Stellan's newest interview with the Daily Beast, as he reveals more about his work on the set of Dune and some details I found interesting regarding his portrayal as the Baron. The actor has been part of some major Hollywood franchises, including Pirates of the Caribbean and several Marvel films, but is also known for his range and depth as an actor, such as in his Golden Globe-winning performance in Chernobyl. Many Dune fans are excited for what he'll bring to the sadistic, treacherous, and cunning Baron Harkonnen, and the actor himself is clearly so excited to be a part of Villeneuve's adaptation. When asked about Villeneuve's take on the Baron, Stellan first praises the director, saying, quote, "The thing about it, and why I'm looking forward to this film as well, is because it's Denis Villeneuve. Whatever he does, he creates an atmosphere that is dense, that you can touch, and you're just sucked into it. You're never bored. Even if he does long, slow takes, the atmosphere builds up and you're in his universe. I think it will be the same with this one. He's lovely to work with and a beautiful man." This is something that many fans of the filmmaker have come to appreciate. Denis Villeneuve has commented before how important the environment on set is to the actors' performances, as opposed to some who rely too heavily on visual effects through the use of green screens. Villeneuve has stated that real elements surrounding the actors, from the large and intricate sets and filming on location, is like food for inspiration, which is why he is determined to create a real atmosphere. This approach is also clearly seen in regards to the character of Baron Harkonnen. A lot of work was involved to bring this particular character to life, as the Baron is noted as being grotesquely obese and equipped with devices called suspensors that keep him levitated and mobile. Stellan talked about what this transformation process involved, saying, quote, "I did 8 or 10 days on the movie, so my character doesn't show up for too much, but his presence will be felt. He's such a frightening presence where even if he doesn't say anything, I think you'll be afraid of him. And I'm extremely fat. I had 8 hours in the makeup chair every day, and in some scenes I look very tall because I levitate. You're going to have a lot of fun with it." Everything that Stellan has said about this upcoming movie just makes me even more excited. While we don't see his character very often, as his work only lasted 8 to 10 days, it sounds like he will make an impression on screen as a very imposing presence. I definitely appreciate the actor's dedication to this role, as this transformation process sounds very tedious. From Stellan's comments, it sounds like the Baron will be very accurate to the book's description, in particular what he says regarding the levitation. In previous adaptations, the Baron has often been depicted floating, even flying around the room, which differs from how the book describes his movements. The special suspensor devices are meant to simply assist him in carrying his weight, allowing him greater mobility. And as Stellan points out, the Baron seems tall since he is levitated, indicating that as opposed to previous adaptations, he'll likely mostly be seen as hovering just above the ground. In the official film footage released so far from the upcoming adaptation, there is not a clear and whole picture of Stellan Skarsgard's Baron. However, the official figures for the film from McFarlane Toys have revealed what this unique character will look like in this movie. McFarlane Toys has created several figures for the main characters of the film, and while most of them are 7-inch figures, the Baron's figure is 12 inches that also hovers above its base. Here we see how the suspensors are incorporated into his outfit, with his suit having a Darth Vader-like appearance. On the box for this product is also an official picture of Skarsgard's Baron dressed in a simple black robe. While this image and the figure reveal much about this antagonist's appearance, on its surface it doesn't look as imposing as some would imagine while reading the novel. So that being said, I look forward to seeing what Stellan's performance brings to this infamous villain. In an interview with Collider last year, Stellan remarked that if you work with good prosthetics people, the main thing that's important is that your eyes are free to express themselves, and also that the material you're working with makes it possible for you to physically express yourself with your body. From what we've seen of the prosthetics, Stellan certainly has the freedom to emote with his facial expressions. Even just a look can instill fear in the audience. And after reviewing some of his previous work as a villain in other films, I'm confident in Stellan's ability to look frightening. Stellan has had nothing but praise for the film, the director, and the script. In the past, he's also said how great it was to be a part of a project where the director has full creative control, saying, quote, "It's going to be directed by a true filmmaker. It's not going to be directed by the studio." It seemed like they were giving him pretty free hands, and you have to because his personal stamp on the film is paramount for the success of it. It seems more and more these days that studio interference has been to the detriment of many films, especially big-budget films based on a well-known IP. This was especially the case with the first film adaptation of Dune in 1984, as David Lynch has been quite vocal about how the studio interference with his film resulted in a movie that he didn't even want his name associated with. So I'm encouraged by Stellan's comments in regards to the studio allowing Villeneuve the freedom he needs, and I look forward to finding out for myself what the actor is talking about as we see Villeneuve's version of this iconic story. The interviewer also asked the actor his thoughts about the unusual release for the film, hoping that as many people as possible will be able to see it in theaters. As of right now, Warner Bros. Is implementing a day-and-date premiere in theaters and on HBO Max for their entire 2021 slate of films. Stellan remarked that the studios cut a 4-week deal where it'll be just for the theaters, but he wasn't sure and said that could change. I am hoping there will be a new trailer released this summer as the film's premiere approaches, which is currently scheduled for October 1st, 2021. In particular, I am hoping to see a little more of the villains Baron Harkonnen and Piter de Vries, who is a character we haven't seen yet in official film footage. We'll also see Stellan Skarsgard in an upcoming Star Wars project. He is currently filming in London for an unknown role in the upcoming Cassian Andor series, set to premiere on Disney+. Stellan said he is a fan of the Rogue One film due to its more mature atmosphere, and getting the chance to work with showrunner Tony Gilroy was a big draw for him to be involved in this spin-off. The actor has a penchant for choosing roles based on his passion for certain projects and the opportunities to work with those who he admires professionally, and as a result he's had a varied and distinguished career, as his passion clearly comes across in his performances. I look forward to seeing his imposing presence when Dune premieres. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe for more Dune and other sci-fi and fantasy news and lore. And let me know what you think about this new interview with Stellan Skarsgard and what you're hoping to see in his performance as Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. Thank you all so much for your support, and as always, have a very nerdy day.